What first attracted you to your job, and what do you like most and least about your job?
Um, what first attracted me to my job was I worked in mental health and addictions, and with children with disabilities, um, and young offenders for about 8 years prior to me applying for the ministry. I was attracted to it because it encompasses all the areas of social work that I was interested in, and provided me the opportunity to have different experiences yet still support my community. Um, the best part about my job is the connections that I build with my families and the children I work with. And when I do get to see those moments of reunification, it's the most positive aspect of the work.
Uh,
Um,
sorry, so.
hmm?
And what do you least like about your job?
The thing I least like about my job is it's when you have to be the person who removes those children, when you have to break up a family and explain to children why.
Do you see any major changes in this position over the next 10, 20 years?
Like in the role.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Has your career, industry, or job expectations changed since you began?
Yes. Since I began, there has been a lot more legislation and policies developed surrounding the way that we support Indigenous communities with the reunification and reconciliation process. There's a lot more emphasis on involving Indigenous nations and ensuring that the rights of a person's Indigenous culture is being met.
On my way to Trinity Church for Red Dress Day. We're going to make medicine bags, and hopefully I can get an interview from Carrie today if she's not too busy. She puts on all these events through Foundry. I'm so excited, and yeah, I'm just playing with my Snapchat. Amen. Also, I ordered this after going to the retreat on a couple weekends ago at Timberline Ranch. I was told that wearing this vest, this weighted vest, was like suiting myself up with the armor of God. So now I'm walking with it. It's actually helped my posture and stuff. So I'm pretty happy with it. Amen.
I would like to acknowledge that the City of Abbotsford is located on the traditional and ancestral territory of the Samath First Nation, Mathakwe First Nation, and the Camel First Nation, who have called this land home since time immemorial, long before Canada was formed. As a city, we recognize and honor the contributions that Indigenous peoples have made and continue to make to our community, and we appreciate them sharing this beautiful corner of creation with us. Indigenous peoples have been here for over 10,000 years. They have always been here. As settlers from Europe arrived and began to colonize the lands, they impacted Indigenous ways of life through government restriction laws. The implementation of colonial laws forever changed aspects of Indigenous life and well-being, including family structures, language, socio-economic conditions, and cultural and spiritual practices. Today, we know that residential schools had a devastating impact on Indigenous children and families and left lasting damage for generations. Today, we all play a role in creating welcoming and safe spaces for all who reside or travel to this region. We all play a role in making a difference and walking forward together.
So I'm on my way to Jubilee Park, where we decided we are setting up rain or shine because weather doesn't discriminate for addicts or normal people. And today's the day. I'm super excited. I printed out 2 pictures of my friends that died from overdose, and I'm really happy to film us and our crew. Amen. Quick facts. This emergency is not caused by overdoses. People are not taking too much of a substance. Unregulated substances are being poisoned with fentanyl, veterinary tranquilizers, benzodiazepines, and other chemicals at dangerously high levels. This toxic and unpredictable drug supply means that knowing your dose doesn't help. The toxic drug supply affects everyone. There is a misconception under the crisis only affects people experiencing homelessness, but most of the people dying are those who are unhoused and using substances alone. We're doing the march. It's been rained out, so we're pretty much doing it early. We're supposed to do this at 1 p.m. and then Moment of Rage at 2 p.m., but we're going to cut today short. Woo! Can I see your sign? Can I see your sign?
There's a crosswalk right there.
Yeah, there is.
Moosey on down.